Okay, this story is another one of my little golden nuggets, the way I look at it. The title of this story is called Focus on Good: How Changing Your Outlook Changes Your Life. How you look at things matters. How you think matters. What you dwell on matters. Looking back at my life, I can see how important this is. How you handle bad news can have a great impact on your thinking. Unfortunately, life seems to present bad news from time to time. And some of these bad events in your life can have a great influence on how you think and react to these events. If I took a different approach to how I handle these unfortunate events, I could shorten the misery that I endured and show me how great my future could be. Just by changing your focus, you can change your future and can lessen your misery. Not only that, but you'll be improving yourself in many ways that can only be good. Every day that you begin, you never know if this is the day that I will dramatically change your life. What do I mean by this? Growing up and dating girls was quite an emotional experience for me. I remember times when I would just cry over a situation that didn't go well. When you're in your teen years, it seemed to me that my emotions were all over the place. You're testing the grounds when you meet someone new. It's a new experience. It is someone you know nothing about. There's an excitement in exploring and learning about this person. There's a mutual attraction between two people. You're getting to know each other. And you find out what each other likes and dislikes. You eventually start holding each other's hands. And you're showing affection to each other. And the relationship begins and grows. Your emotions deepen, and you continue to see each other. Thus, the dating process begins. But many times, this relationship will end for some reason. I recall that I would get really sad and upset when this occurred. And you sit down and you try to reason what happened to you. And you had to deal with these emotions, and you come to realize that this relationship is over. This was very difficult for me when I was growing up. One of the ways that I handled this, I would lay down on the couch and I would listen to the Moody Blues sing. Now, the Moody Blues, their music was different than most of the bands that I listened to. The tempo of their music was always changing, and their voices were very soothing to me. it helped me control my emotions and it actually calmed me down. And they always had an orchestra that they would sing with. But what if I had developed a different outlook when I went through these times, these emotional times? What if I knew that my future would hold many more good times with many different people as I went through my life? This kind of reminds me of a question that I had answered earlier in my memoirs. The question was like, what would you tell your younger self if you got the chance to? What if you got to go back in time to when you're a teenager and you take all this experience you had? What advice would you give yourself? Now, I've actually answered that question. I haven't produced that video yet, but this little golden nugget is one of the answers to that question. Focus on good. It's how you look at things, how you think of things, what you dwell on. All these things matter. So, I hope you pick up something my experience here and maybe apply it to your own life some way. Anyway, that's the end. That's the end of this particular story.